Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to Rising Angel Scope, which is basically Raising Angels the Red Rose, but with expanded story a bit. At least that's what I read about it earlier in some descriptions and so on. I literally spent 10 minutes before starting recording just listening to the music in the intro because it's really good and I really enjoy it. But, well, let's begin the game and let's see where basically this will go. Start. Dearest Father, I hope you get this message before you leave on your expedition with the Morocco Institute. If you don't, I hope that the message above this one is the one where I tell you I made it. I've never been this nervous before. It's strange, there's nothing to worry about, yet I'm borderline panicking. At least I'm not like the elf girl sitting behind me. She's constantly fidgeting and muttering how much she hates space travel. Doesn't she realize this is the shuttle to the Space Sector Academy? Maybe she should get off at the next stop. Forgive me. That joke fails, seeing as the next stop is the Academy. I'm still trying to get this humor thing down. Actual people. Sometimes I forget that there is more than animals and the holograms on the net. You are right. I don't know if I'm prepared for dealing with others. But there is no time like the present, right? I hope I make it. The recruiter promised me a massive bonus to become a biologist. I've already got a trip to the ruins of Chicago planned out with the money. I wonder if the other cadets like learning. I can't imagine pilots being particularly brainy, not with the rate they seem to go through them. Only idiots would become combat pilots in such a senseless war. I'm worried I will end up being ostracized. Huh? Ostracized? Got to go. Love, Faye. I tuck my data pad back in my bag. An elf with short, lime green hair is hovering over my shoulder like an annoying shuffly. You look different in Red Rose. And you also look different in Red Rose, I believe. It's pretty rude to spy over someone's shoulder. Sorry. She hops out of her perch behind me and drops into the seat next to mine. Who are you sending that to? You should already know from your spying. Oh yeah, you're that. Yeah, now that particular mystery has been solved. Is there something else I can help you with? I'm bored. Wanna chat? The first person on the strip who wants to talk with me. This could be interesting. Well, I guess so. What do you want to talk about? Give me a second. Yes, they really did look different, as I thought. Huh. Whoa, I was expecting you to shoot me down. We could talk about stuff. Okay, I think when it comes to these two, I like the looks in the Red Rose more. Well, whatever. We can get used to it, right? How about introductions first, then stuff? Yeah, my name's Yoimono. I'm a tree-line ranger. I'm 17 years old, my birthday is March 17th. I don't own a bow, my favorite food is a nice salad. I thought introduction only consisted of your name and any pertinent information to the situation. Have I been doing it wrong? I once owned a really cute cat named Bubbles. I flew in a hot air balloon over the ocean continent once. My third number is 18. She's still going with no apparent intention of stopping. Nothing has any connecting factors, but she's still just rambling. I really hope that everyone else doesn't rattle on like her. It will drive me crazy. I wear size 2 jeans. I hate being in spaceships. There, a chance to jump in. You hate spaceships. Aren't you joining the space sector? Kinda, they're making me a pilot, but I only have a 2-year contract. 2. They made me promise 5. It's part of the cultural exchange program for the Rangers and the directorship. I got the lucky draw of being the one shoved into a metal tube and left out in space to die. You seem so upset about it. I do? A little. Yeah, I'm not really that mad. I actually wanted to come. Oh. Yeah. Such a strange elf. Well, I think I need to go sit down now. Instructor man is looking really angry. Promise to talk more when we get there. I guess so. Yeah, sure. Bye! I totally forgot. What's your name? Faye. See you on the other side, Faye. We are not going to die. I'd like to say that the trip was memorable, but I sort of fell asleep the second I found my seat on the bus. I remember an elf bugging me at the one of the transfer stops, but before I can comprehend what is happening, a sharp voice bellows for all of us to get off the bus and onto the grounds. Wakey, Faye! You're there! You might want to move before the instructors come after us. Where? Not much of a morning person, are you? Okay, you look different as well, okay? Excuse me, all the cadets are required to... Yeah, we heard you. Hey, she's an instructor, you should be more respectful. She's not even wearing uniform. Faye. Oh. That's right, so could you please... Please what? I think she wants us to get off the bus. Oh, well, right, sure. Thank you. So this is the Katajion Space Academy. For being a military academy, it seems rather normal. I was expecting to see bombs and fighters and space thingies. This looks like just another Moroccan Institute affiliate. The weather is nicer than most of the little universities that I've been to before. No freezing snow, no blistering deserts, and no barren wastelands. The wind is light but very refreshing. After being stuck in that awful ships and bus with a bright sun overhead, it almost feels welcoming. Get on my way, fuzzy! A fairly muscular human shows past me, knocking me to my feet. Then he notices me standing there. There's not a whole lot of people. He could have gone around. Hey, what gives? Excuse me, scrub. Are you going to apologize or am I going to meet you? Treating your better on the first day, not very smart. And you're not very pleasant. Be careful biting off more than you can chew. I wouldn't mind throwing out some pretty cadets on the first day. Sir. Just get in line, Woods. What do you say? Get in line. Hey, what did he mean by that? That he's a horrible racist jerk. I guess we should get in line before that instructor jumps in. Do you think he's serious about throwing us out if we cause trouble? No way, you're too good to throw out. I'd stand up before the jerk comes back to pick another fight for... I pulled myself back to my... Or you get run over again. Huh? What are you doing on the ground? You knocked me down again. Maybe you shouldn't sit on the ground then. I wasn't actually sitting on the ground. Whatever, say ya, little puppy. Hey! This certainly is a weird bunch of cadets. All cadets form up by Lotnik. One of the instructors will take your records folder and lead you inside. I'm Mona, so I get in this line. Where do you have to go stand? Moonfallow. I'm right behind you. Sweet! To adventure! To adventure? Yeah, sure. The auditorium is pretty crowded. I had heard from the rumor mill that squads were only 9 people, large. There must be a ton of them. Humans, pointy-eared elves, winged freakons, Africs with those big horns, and even some lupid like me. It's a real myriad of people here. Shy ones, loud ones, people with horrible body odor who have room to themselves. I've never seen this many people in one place before. I wonder if some of these people are going to be my classmates. They're so loud. I hope I get the quiet, well-disciplined ones. Good job! My ears. You scared me. I'm good at that. I bet. Yoi looks around at the crowd, a massive grin on her face. This is so totally cool. I can't believe we are actually here doing this. Oh, I wish Bubbles was here. Your cat? Yeah, you'd like him. He's so cute. I can't help but yell at her overwhelming enthusiasm. When do we find out what class are we in? I don't know, later think. Settle down, the headmaster is about to speak. This is going to be so cool. I hope so. Here's the go to both of us making it. Here. The headmaster drawls on for an hour. To be honest, I really didn't pay too much attention. I tried to at the beginning of it, but everything she was talking about was more rhetoric than actual information. Prestigious blah blah blah, hard work and education more blah blah blah. Joy started to nod during the middle of it, but I nudged her awake. Once one of the instructors caught someone sleeping, he was pulled out of the turn to have a brief counseling session. I could hear it. Clear as day. Those instructors certainly have some lungs on them. You'd have thought they'd have to stop yelling to breathe, but he kept going for 10 minutes straight. I'm going to screw up. I'm going to be the best cadet there is and never have to suffer one of those sessions. At least I hope not. If there is one key message the headmaster is trying to get across, it is this. Screw up and you are gone. No ifs, ands or buts. If you can hack it, they won't waste the time. It is going to be brutal, she says, both academically and physically. I'm not too worried about the physical aspects. You don't live in the wilderness your whole life and end up in a bad shape. There's a couple chubby cadets who look like they are going to be having a horrible time. Others, like the Tony Lupit to my right, look like they could lift me with one hand. I'm tired. When will she stop ranting? Well, everyone looks enthused for fear of being pulled out. I'm confident nobody actually cares about his speech. I'm hungry. She's got a point. The beginnings of rumblings in my stomach have started. Finally, my travel-worn eyes nearly dropping, the headmaster is finished, and we are pointed towards a large board that had the breakdown of the classes. After a few minutes, and with the help of the towering Yoi, we find a sheet with our names near the top of the board. Oh my gosh, we are gonna be in the same class! At least I know there will be one friendly face. Let's see, me, you, Lena Edek, Jade Lauper, Mana Lauper, Sol Hackett, Hika Star, Blade Zilma, and the other queen. We are being instructed by Major Jonathan Bramford. Lena, huh? Do you remember that red-haired girl when we first arrived? Kind of. That's Lena, she seems okay, but a little too high-strung. Hello, Kettle, I'm Pod, you're black. Hey? Never mind, the faster we get through the introductory class, the sooner we can get to food. You really have one track mind, don't you? Always when it comes to food. Let's go get our uniforms. Hurry and wait. We have to yell at all of the cadets and hustle them around the gym to get uniforms before they are late. 30 minutes later, we are still waiting around for the crowds of cadets ahead of us to wrap up getting everything sized. When they walk out, proudly wearing their bright red space sector uniforms, I hear an annoyed snort from Joy. What's wrong? That uniform, I noticed the college uniform, but why do all the girls have to wear those stupid skirts? Now that you mention it, they all were wearing skirts, weren't they? I know my regulations, girls can wear both the skirt and the pants. But they make us wear the skirt here to ensure uniformity. Lena, maybe you know the answer to this question. Maybe I should go get someone to help you. Nah, I'm sure you can help. Why the hell don't they give us the pants instead of the skirt? Don't we have to do a survival exercise? How am I supposed to run in the woods with a skirt? I don't care if it looks nice or professional. It is just not practical. It's plated, so I'm going to have a word with the quartermasters. Pants or bust. What's wrong, Lena? Nothing. It isn't a big deal. Or at least I hope it won't be. Does have anything to do with the green-haired elf? Nothing's wrong. I have everything under control. Okay, I'm going to see if we can go in now. Thanks. Maybe I was wrong about him and we just got off on the wrong foot. He's polite to her, but just leaves me alone with the awkward redhead. Hello. Hi. Sorry about you. She's just really excited about pants. It's okay. Lena, could you please gather up the cadets? They said they are ready for us now. I sign relief. They need to figure out a topic conversation has passed. I'll have one ready for the next time we meet her, maybe. Everyone! That's quiet, Lena. Let me. Thanks. Oi, get your butts over here. That means you as well, little Miss Wolfie. I was going, you fucking asshole. Hurry up, we're not waiting all day for you. Shut up, asshole. An hour of needless constant trying and trying, and a couple of long runs from the quartermasters, but I'm finally out of the mess with my shiny new uniform. The boots shine with a gleam that would blind anyone looking directly at it. Out of all the wonderful pieces, I absolutely adore the boots. The tie is a bit tight, the shirt is a bit baggy, and the skirt is a bit short, but they are all mine. Dancing at the reflection of the window, a Katajion officer is looking back at me. Father would be so proud if he could see me. Very nice, you're pretty, if you don't mind me saying. Thanks, I like it. It's kind of strange seeing everyone wearing the same thing, but it means we're on our way to graduating, and I think these uniforms were more reddish. Whatever. Not that it matters really. You also look different. And you definitely were shorter. Right on! Say a bit of personal question, but did they have everything in your size? The tops, yeah, but they had very few skirts that were in my size and a clothing for my tail. They probably managed to tailor one to work for me. I can't help that my tail is super fluffy. I wouldn't want it any other way. Me neither. What about you? There were some minor problems, but they worked themselves out. I didn't have any pants in case sizes. That's not funny. During their that I'm old enough to be here. They weren't expecting toddlers to join? At least I got pants. Oh. I can't believe they wouldn't issue me them. They said that if I want to wear standard issue pants, I'd have to buy my own once I got to my first duty station. It's not fair. You can have my pants if you want. I'm not a pedophile, if that was the lame joke you were trying to make. That wasn't it. It's okay, oi. You can't be so timed by lines in the sand. And what are you whining about now? I don't want to wear this skirt. They told me I could wear pants because of how important I am, but I decided not to lord over you all too much. I don't think that's how it works. What would you know? It's because they didn't have any normal kitsune skirts in your tiny tail size, did they? It's not nice to make fun of short people. Nor is your face, but we put up with it just the same. I remember why. Wait, what are the choices? The red rose? Well, this is that or that, but I definitely wouldn't like to go with yours if there was one. That's the thing. You're not nice when you're upset, are you? Is there anything else we have to do, or can I go home and get changed out of this? We still have to go join our class before they release us. You should go home. The taffy is so unflattering on you. I'm leaving. Shouldn't you get permission first? I bet you she's going to be gone by the end of the first month. We're picking her. She was obviously upset. I didn't mean it to be mean. I meant it to be accurate. It looked horrible on her. If she can take it, she shouldn't dish it out. Still, aren't we supposed to be a single supporting team? At the end of the day, either you pass or you fail. Everyone else passes. You still fail. You still fail. Game over. Why so bitter? I'm practical. I almost left without my new cute wolf companion. Faye, classroom. And we are here! Classroom 11B! It only took half an hour to find our way to our classroom, but we managed to find it in the end. I worried a little bit about being late on my first day, but Yoi laughed it off. I'm so excited! I can see that. Hi everyone! The room is that sun. Everyone else is already sitting down, not talking to each other, not muttering a word. At the front of the room is an older elven officer whom I can only assume is our instructor. Saying he looks angry is like saying you shouldn't poke lions. Yoi, I think we should sit down. Now. Heh. Your little pit friend has a point card, that's it now. Sure thing. And correct, the proper response is yes, sir. Try again. Yes, sir. Proceeding, sir. Was that sus? No, sir. It was... Yoi. I grab her and pull her towards one of the desks before her mouth can get us into any more trouble. The major doesn't make any comment about my action, thankfully. We take our seats near the middle of the classroom. The desks aren't very comfortable, obviously, but the wood shines as if it was brand new. In fact, everything in this room shines. I wonder if they have a really good maid service. What was that about? Yoi hisses at me under her breath. I'm glad she had the common sense to whisper. He looked mad. I'm not going to let you get in trouble the first minute of class. Oh, thanks. Is that everyone? Looks like it. My name is Major Bramford. You can also call me by my first name. That name is Sir. Pals, understand one thing. I know that mush you have isn't quite ready for two, so I'm going to keep this simple. I am your boss. What I say goes. If I say jump, I don't want to hear how high. You will know how high. You will be jumping. You will only speak when spoken to. You will eat when ordered to. You will breathe when I give you permission. Do I make myself clear? Yes, sir. You got it. The green hair bimbo. Are you holding your breath? Yay, not violently, cheeks puffed up. Hold that. While calling your nerdbags and simply assigning numbers would be the most efficient manner to address you, the headmaster said I need to at least pretend that I care about your names. You will stand up, left to right, front to back, and state your name in the following pattern. Sir. The cadet's name is Cadet Pathetic Loser, sir. You will then proceed to sit down with the utmost speed. Am I clear? Yes, sir. Good. You can now resume briefing, my precious air, Cadet. Sir. It's clear that it is taking all of your self-control not to snap. Start. Sir, the cadet's name is Cadet Yotro Queen, sir. I really wasn't expecting to see another repeat in my class. Only few percent of the galaxy are descendants of that virus, and most rarely leave the tight-knit groups. Are you one of those free lovers, son, or do you just keep your long hair to feel pretty? I opened my mouth to ask him if he's a free lover with his hair as long as it is, but his instruction leads me to believe that my input isn't wanted in this conversation. Suck, sir! The Major looks stunned. Whatever a suck is, it was impressive enough to stun the full instructor. Well, here I was expecting to see a bunch of babies getting off their mama's tits, and instead I'm given a big, brody man instead. Got tired of killing babies? Something like that, sir! Killing babies. I mean, he looks pretty buffed and built. Maybe he spent time in prison for killing babies. But why did they let him out if he did? Why would they let someone like that become an officer? The only logical conclusion I can draw is that Major Bramford must be making it up to scare us. Alright, sit down. Next! Sir, the cadet's name is Cadet Lenedek, sir. Are you trembling, Cadet? Scared of the mean old Major? No, sir. No? Oh, I'll show you plenty of reason to be afraid of me in a moment. Sit! Next! Loudmouth. Sir, the cadet's name is Cadet Yoimono, sir. No, Cadet Mono, here I at this kind of attempt to instill into a sense of discipline that will aid you through your career. Sometimes you forget, we understand and want to help, so when you mess up, we help. Cadet Mono, on the ground, push-ups, now! How many? I believe I said on your face, pushing the ground. Sir! Yoi drops to the ground and starts doing push-ups with an aggravated sigh. Next, Miss Partner in Crime! Thanks, Yoi. Sir, the cadet's name is Cadet Faye Moonfallow, sir. Cadet Moonfallow, welcome to Academy, on your face! Unlike Yoi, I don't bother complaining and punishingly increasing my time down here. It's just best for everyone if I accept my just punishment. Yoi gives me a sheepish grin and mouths the word sorry. You, bird boy, next! It's a bit hard to see who's to the next, so I slowly scoot to decide to give myself a better view through the bars. Jade Copper! I'm sorry, Cadet, I must be going deaf in my old age. Could you repeat yourself? You heard me. Face. Whatever. He drops down to the ground and our eyes meet. His pretty sky blue eyes look surprised, but he recovers and flashes me a wild grin and winks. Does he think he's being something special by angering of the structure? All the idiot is doing is making my life harder in the long run. I've read the profile, Cadet, and I don't much care for following my service. You step out of line again, Loper, and I'll see you back to prison myself. Prison. I mouth orders to him. The grin on his face gets wider and he nods very slowly. You want to go out sometime, babe? You, me, scare movie at the theater, this Friday. My cheeks feel warm and I know they are bright red, but it isn't the shy embarrassment that I'm sure he's expecting. Nope, that's pure anger. Getting us in more trouble and then trying to bribe me with a movie. To the push-ups. Come on. Quiet before you get me in trouble again. Okay. Next. The other freaking stands up. She's short, even shorter than Jade, but with long, light brown. Okay. This is the character that looks better compared to the previous Raising Angels. I'm sure about it. They side up in a side ponytail. She brushed the wrinkles out of her uniform before speaking with a monotone, high-pitched voice. Sir, the cadet's name is Cadet Loper, sir. Loper, like dipshit over there. Yes, sir, he's my twin brother. Sucks to be you, Cadet, having such a worthless dirtbag for sibling. No, sir. No, I'm pretty sure he does. Disown his lazy, good-for-nothing criminal bot. I love him, sir. Are you arguing with me, Cadet? No, sir. You have a lovable gal thinking you can interrupt me. Are you the instructor now? Think because your mommy told you that you were special action means shit? No. On your face. Sir. Understand this, cadets. I have no problem with dropping anyone who can follow my simple rules. I think it would be fun to see if we can push this classroom to the other side of the world. You chuckles. Next. Sir, the cadet's name is Cadet Soul Hackett, sir. Is that what the problem is? Just hacking something up? No, sir! Well, maybe you can explain to me what the hell you think is so funny, and enjoying watching them push the ground. A little bit, sir! Chuckles, you don't seem to understand that this is a team effort of this academy. Chuckles, headache, suck on your faces as well! My arms are getting sore from being on them for the last 5 minutes. I don't know how many push-ups I've done, but I think I've broken at least 100. Is this what sort of situation I can look forward to for the next year? That stupid recruiter never mentioned this! The shooting pain in my upper arms feel like someone stabbing me over and over again with knives, but I keep fighting to stay moving up and down. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice that Yo is only moving at mostly just thinking that she's doing push-ups. I could try that. I don't think the major is really paying all that much attention. I certainly could use a couple of months to rest. But what would the others think if they saw me slacking? What if I get caught? Besides, isn't this for my betterment? It's too much. What sort of sadistic bastard does this to his students? I glance around at the rest of the classroom. Everyone else is still pushing the classroom into the center of the planet. Yotor is making this look easy. Sol shoots me a bitter, angry glare. What? Does he think it is my fault? I can't stop, no matter how hard it hurts. This is for the best. I think my arm's locking up, but I keep pushing myself. I can't give up now! Jade flashed me an orange green and a thumbs up. He's now doing single-handed push-ups to do it. What a show-off! It is another 10 minutes of interactions. I can't focus out before a loud slam from the classroom door shakes up the grounds of the roar crowd. On your feet! In your desks! Not bad, Faye. You almost look like you could keep up. That's because I can. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow? Dropping the cards on the first day, Bradford? I thought we went over this with the last class. To only use it as a punishment. Yes, the cadets were both late and disrespectful. I want to speak up and counter this argument, but that would only be inviting trouble. We were not! Mono, face! See? Just don't be too rough on them today. I don't want anyone to end up being sick call tomorrow. Oh, I'm sure Cadet Mono can take it. Don't you recognize Gabriel? I was so sure he would. I'm not in the mood to fight with you in front of the cadets today. We are not having a fight, Major. Just an educated discussion. Don't forget you are the secondary instructor while they are under my tutelage. Whoa, the tension is so thick that you cut it with a string. Major Bramford looks like there is nothing more he'd love to do than drop Major Burial, which is kind of hot. The sad thing is, I'm not really sure who to root for. Why does everyone keep referencing tomorrow? What do you say to drop my classes this time with? The commander wishes to speak with us. But of course. Cadets, you are given permission to talk among yourself under there. Loper, don't steal anything while I'm gone or it's back to prison for you. He storms out with the other instructor in tow, nearly hitting her with the door as he slams it closed. That's just an open invitation to snack something. Don't do it, brother! I'll just be something small to prove a point. Seriously, man, listen to your sister. What are you, my dad? The Major took inventory of his pants when he arrived. He is leaving them as bait. How the hell do you know that? You could say that I've grown up observant over the years. Something that you could use, kid. Who's kid? Both of you. Whatever. The squad breaks up into two groups and the deep muttering conversation fills the room. I guess I could sit here and talk with myself. That's nothing new for me. But since there are other people who I'm going to be spending a lot of time with, I might as well talk with them. Let's see, Faye, you got to brave the wilderness and starve the people you don't know as well. The siblings are sitting in the middle of the room. I can see Jade's eyes tracking my approach. As I get closer, his grin grows wider. What's up, Faye? I just wanted to talk with everyone. Eyes up, Jade. She lightly smacks her loudmouth brother against the back of the head. He growls at her, but doesn't say anything. Please forgive him, he means well. He just doesn't know how to show it. Thanks, sis. I thought we already went over this. Don't do anything that could wind you back up in prison. How's that man Faye going to send me back? Sexual harassment? Faye doesn't mind, do you? Duh, she does. I mumble something about not minding, but I do care. It feels weird in more ways than one. I've never had anyone show an interest in me. How am I supposed to react to his attraction? Slap him, punch him, thank him. I've seen all the whole of it, but this is real life, and I'm not at all interested in his attraction. Where's Yoi? She know what to do? Mana doesn't seem to be pleased with my answer. She's glaring at me like a wolf stares down a bunny. I'm feeling like I want to scamper away into the hills. Thanks. Jade was ecstatic when I first mumbled my response, but at the second tick by, he looks as uncomfortable as me. Hey, I was just kidding. Oh. I mean, you're totally cute, but I'm not gonna... I mean, what I want to say is that I'm kind of a big deal. Wait, wrong compliment. I mean, give me a second. Jade, stop being horribly offensive to our classmate. You're right. Survey, I'll get my compliments fixed later. What? I mean... Faye, could you excuse us for a few seconds? I need to talk to my brother privately. Sure. Talk to you later, Faye. Of course. We are stuck together, right? Stuck together? I mean, yeah, totally. He seems to have recovered from the extremely awkward moment. I don't think he really expected a reaction out of me. Mana puts me on my nerves. There's something about her dedication to her brother and that fake face that worries me. Jake doesn't seem to be a bad guy. Maybe when I get to know him better, he won't seem like such a wannabe punk. Until then, I might want to keep my distance for both our sakes. I really don't know what to think about either of those two. They're a pair of weird perverts. Yeah, maybe the others would be a little less strange. But what if that sort of rude behavior is considered normal in mainstream society? What if I'm being the rude one? I had mother culture. I'm starting to wish I was living back in the swamps of Ulan 5 with the 6 foot rats. Not foot. I guess I'll go talk with Lena and that Jera could knock me down next. They seem to be less interested in associating with us. But if we are going to be working with each other, we should form some sort of bond, maybe? I'm a bit nervous to talk to this duo. The gaze of floating from soul as I approach isn't really helping my nerves. They seem so proper. Civilized. I'm wearing my brand uniform, but I still feel like a little pup compared to them. I'm just as good as them, even if I still have a couple of briars in my tail that I missed. Hi. Hi, Faye. Moonfallow. A look of relief at my approach is evident on Lena's face. On the closer inspection, I notice some small scars on her face. Sol doesn't seem pleased to see me. Those big brown eyes of his are regarding me with contempt. Are you still mad at me because of the push-up, Sol? Get out of here, Matt. I don't want to talk to you. Mood, did you just call me a mood again? I thought it might have been a mistake before, but... Excuse me? Sol, the major told you to stop calling Lupin that. You heard me. Go home. The first has want half-breeds like you. I'm going to inform him of what you're saying. No, you're not. You're just going to sit there and spot her. Maybe it is the stunned look on my face or the flush in my cheeks, but Sol starts smiling. He's enjoying tormenting me. The sick racist. You're awful. Shoo, kitty. Lena doesn't say anything as I look her straight into those sad, worried eyes. She keeps shifting her seat in discomfort, but her mouth remains shut. I hope you fail, Sol. I'd say the same to you, but I know you will. Go drown yourself! I storm away, not bothering to give him a chance to retort. I don't want the Major's attention anymore. I find some way to let him know what Sol's saying without him knowing. Yeah. In the corner is the pink-haired girl and what I can only presume is her flunky. From the way he's hanging around her, I'm scared after meeting the last two duos, but if I... But yeah, that eye is not needed there, one eye. But if I am going to be successful, I need to bridge the gaps. Well, look who finally said to come hang out with the cool cats. You're standing under an air conditioner or something. What do you want, Wolfie? I want to know the name of the person who knocked me down this morning. Saul Hackett, you were talking to him just a moment ago. The other one. I already introduced myself earlier. Weren't you paying attention? No. That's rude. I was too busy doing push-ups. I missed all of your introductions. My name is... Hush, Blade. Mommy and Daddy are talking. Whoa. But... We've already decided this. I'm the hero. You are my sidekick. That means you only give catchphrases or answer when I ask you to answer. Yes, Kika. You're missing me, Blade. It's not cool. First you're cool, now you are not. Is someone playing with the temperature in your brain? Are you giggling at my wordplay? Quiet! It is a figure of speech. I don't get it. Because you're a pop, we don't expect you to understand things that require more than a brain cell or two of work. My poor ears hurt as she proclaims her terrible statements. Why is everyone trying to be bosh or jerks around here? I get that we are all out of our elements, but I'm gonna end up going deaf here. Have I mentioned how much I hope you lose your voice for a little bit? Rude! And thus, me, you're joking. I'm not only the hero of this story, but one with an IQ of 173. I graduated out of Maraca Institute at the age of 16. I am one of the most famous astrophysicists of all time. That's why she's a hero, Faye. She's brilliant and heroic. I don't believe you, either of you. Why not? Because my father is a xenobiologist at the institute. The youngest person to graduate was 19. Eh? That was a complete bluff out of the swamps of Narara, but it managed to hit home. I knew she was making things up. Okay, maybe that wasn't completely true, but I'm the daughter of the governor of the Astro Station. My father is soon going to be the president of Earth. The major trade capital that orbits Earth's moon. She's getting more desperate by the moment. If I didn't believe you about the institute, why would I believe you about the royalty status? Because this one is actual fact. So you admit you were lying about the graduating from the institute? Fine, I'm not, but my father is the governor. But why does that make you brilliant heroic? You will see that together we all be graduates, and when they make Hika squad leader, you will see how awesome she is. They already decided. No, but it is fate. Don't worry, I'll get us all through this. When I back out of this conversation and see what you are doing. Running away already? That's why I'm the hero. Yotra and Yoi have set up in the front corner, closer to the door. Maybe they want a clear view to the outside hallway. Trelawney, huh? Yuppers! They seem to be getting along just fine. I breathe a sigh of relief after my terrible trip around the room. I walked with Trelawney before my mission. The name was Kana Slail. Oh, Kana. She was rather active, but had the same personality of a boulder. Sympathy as stealth, as I seem to recall. Yeah, she's not one of our better rangers. The directorship must have gone for the lowest bidder on that one. You're telling me it's part of the reason I wanted out? Hey Otar, what is a suck anyway? You don't know? Something about babies? My little Faye here grew up on a lot of backwater planets. I doubt she's heard of your exploits. The Otar gives me a charming, warm smile before nodding. You and me still out on anything special? A suck is a space assault controller. We are the State Spectre Special Forces, designed to work in 4-man teams. Sucks are deployed to capture or destroy any target that is in space. And some on the ground, if the rumors are true. I think I understand. We deploy my team on, say, a routing Empire destroyer. We then either liberate the ship or completely destroy it. By yourselves? Sometimes we'd have fire support, but most of the time it was just me and the rest of the team. Even though there is pride in his voice, I can see some darkness and despair in his eyes. It sounds pretty prestigious. Why would you decide to leave? Actually, why did you decide to leave? Well, the rate of individuals dying is pretty low. The rate of losing entire teams is quite a bit higher. Wasn't like 30% fatality rate for deployed teams? 35% during last year's push is more accurate. We put a lot of names on the wall this year, a lot of good folks. So got scared into it? From the look of irritation on his face and the eye nearly busting out laughing, I think I poked at the wrong reason. I spent 6 years there, trust me, the cowards don't make 2. The big bad kitty man got scared of the lasers. So, Piotr pulls out a small tattered photo. The wear and tear are evident around the edges, but I can still see the center perfectly clear. Oh, he's so cute! Certainly doesn't take after his daddy. His name is Leo. In the photo, Piotr is holding a small pup with lupine ears and a bushy brown tail sticking out of it. A son, Piotr's son. Thought he wanted to be there in more than a picture and the medal on the mantle. Well, that's my big secret. They refuse to have kids. Nah. No. They change your word. Maybe when you get a little older you will understand what it is like to want to have a family. Not me. I'm gonna be young and free for the rest of my life. What about you, my lovely Faye? Yeah, he's right. I'm still far too young to consider settling down. Yeah. You say that, but I'm sure you'll see someday. You sound like an old man, yo. I've got a feeling I'm an old man compared to you, too. I'm 27. Wow, you don't look it. And how old are you? Like I'm saying. 20. She's just inside your age bracket, yo. As cute as you are, Faye, we have more important things to focus on. I'm not going back, I'm going to pass. Same! We will make it together! The real question is if the others will help us or hurt us. We are a team, we are a team, we'll suffer if we are against each other. Piotr tucks his photo bag in the small compartment of his datapad case. Hey, you should go introduce yourself to the others. I already did. Your thoughts? Sol is a racist. Lena just let him walk over her. The two self-proclaimed heroes said they are going to save us all. Mana has a brother complex and Jade is a punk, but you don't get to pick your squad mates. You make the best with who you have. I don't like that Sol guy. I think it's going to be a brain in your butt. Actually, in our butt. I'm sure we find a way through this. Totally. As long as he isn't on our squad leader, I think we'll be fine. The door slams with a loud crash, making me nearly jump 10 feet into the air and Piotr to drop to the ground. Did everyone bring their vocal outfit with them? There's a mumbling of agreement from the group except... I'm afraid I did not, sir. Preppy boy probably thought that he was special, it wouldn't have to work out. I hope the major rips into him. Clothing size on the first floor has some. Be prepared to pay through nose for it. Sir! That was it. That sucks. Moonfallow, are you paying attention? Yes, sir. Why is he glaring at me instead of you? You better be. I will have no problem kicking any of you out of my falls if you don't shape up. Class and event haven't even started, Bramford. Cadets, let me introduce one of your other instructors, Major Burial. She might seem to be a little weak of will, but she's an instructor and you will respect her. Thank you for support, Major. I look forward to teaching you all. Psst, Faye! What? I think we are gonna have to play mommy against daddy this year if we are gonna survive. Huh? We'll talk about it later tonight. Okay. Why do I feel like I'm gonna have to be the voice of reason with her? Well, a friend is a friend, right? I'd rather have allies that might cause me problems than fools who definitely will. That some guy is still glaring at me. What's his problem? I softly scratched at the wooden desk. I'm sitting and trying to ponder what his attitude might be caused by. There's no way that he would hate me because I'm a lupine, right? None of Dad's research colleagues ever said mean things like that. And again, I've never really lived too much in the outside world. Maybe such fear and hatred of non-humans is standard. I'll show him. I'll convince him to make the time to get to know me. Maybe I won't. I doubt he would listen to me. Besides, why should I care? He doesn't. Piotr might, there are more important things than romance right now. Hey, Faye! Huh? Everyone's leaving. Oh. The room is entirely empty except for Faye, who's watching me with emerald eyes with a bemused look. Where are we heading? It's up to you. You can go settle in, but I want to go get lunch at the cafeteria first. I guess I could do something to eat. That's the lupine appetite I heard about. Thanks. Come on! He grabs my hand with a grip that could break steel and drags me out of the room. And we are going to the cafeteria in the next episode, actually. Because right now, I'm going to do the same thing. Well, similar thing. The other thing, the difference is, they buy things at cafeteria. I have to go and prepare something by myself. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode and see you in the next one. Bye bye.